Hi, everyone. We're back for another season of Is Love Blind, the podcast. I'm Neil. I'm here with my co host, Shelly.
Hey everyone.
Oh, we're here for season 10 of Is
Season
Love
10. How
Blind,
did
or
we get
of
to
Love is
season
Blind.
10?
Season 10 of Love is Blind with Columbus slash Cincinnati slash Ohio ish.
Just anywhere in the vicinity of Ohio. We
Seems
could go
like somewhere throw a rock around Ohio. One of the guys did mention Cleveland, so
there. Okay.
I think most of them are Columbus and Cincinnati. But
Yeah.
kudos to them. Not to shit on Ohio. I know Ohio well, so but just saying. That's where we are this season
Midwest. It is
of a
Midwest, right?
show.
That is
Yeah,
Midwest.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's sort of the start of the Midwest.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
go a
The
little
beginning.
south, you end up in the South. If you go, otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's stuff there. There's cool
There's
stuff.
things to do there. I've been there a couple of times. There's things to do. It's not. Yeah.
Has one of the best amusement parks in the world. So there you go.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard
Cedar
about that one.
Point,
Yes.
the
I've
roller
heard so much about
coaster,
that.
so good. I've been there so many times. I've ridden the world's largest roller coaster multiple times there. So great. It's a good time. Yeah. So we're back in it.
We're in it.
This season, there's a lot going on. Not that
Mm-hmm.
much actually. I mean, not really a ton going on. There's not a lot of drama actually. There's a lot of that Midwest. Everyone's being very polite. Everyone's very
Yeah, they
polite.
are. Yeah.
Everyone's, mingle. Everyone's not. No one's getting real. But like, there's a lot of subtle. There's a lot of subtle stuff. So we're gonna cover just two parts. I don't even care. Fuck the format. It's just anarchy now. No, we're gonna talk about just the first 6 episodes that drop. We're gonna do 2 episodes, most likely, in probably 45-minute chunks. I think we're gonna start with. I'm guessing one of them. We're just guessing. We don't know who's the most popular couples to talk about, or who's what everyone wants to listen to. So I think we're going to start with the love quadrangle or whatever of Connor,
It was like
Bree, Emma, Mike,
Chris and Jess.
Chris, Jess, Steven, I think was in there at one point. Yeah. So yeah,
There's
lots.
somebody else in there too, right? Or no, is that it? I don't even know.
Honestly, I was really hoping you were keeping track of that one because
I tried so hard.
At some point, I was like, there's a lot of them who ends up together. Turns out, I don't know. So I think, the Connor Emma thing, I don't know where we want to start. I figure it seems to be the big propaganda this season. Let's get right into the show's propaganda. Last season, they really leaned hard into. Oh, and I have a whole theory about this. That's for the After Dark. And by After Dark, I mean, if anyone comments that you want to hear my theories on some of these things about how I think, we'll get into it. But that's going to be a secret channel. It's not that secret. I will
so secret.
go on there. Any viewership. But no. It seems like this is all about babies. This season's all about babies. It's all everyone is about having kids. And so
we did have an older cast this season, so it is 28 to 38, I think, which we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen in the past. So makes sense.
And the 38-year-old says she's a barren husk. And I'm like, you're 38. She doesn't say that, but she kind of implied it. She's like, oh my God, what if your family knows you're dating a 38-year-old? Like, you're never going to have kids. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, is that because you can't? You don't want to?
She wants to. As my guess. I don't think I don't know, obviously. I don't think
it's possible.
But my guess is she doesn't want to. Because she is a medical doctor. So maybe she's that's purely a guess though. Doesn't seem like Chris wants kids. So they are very much aligned on that, which is great.
But Connor was very about having kids, and Emma had a birthmark that was like apparently a large portion of her arm skin and has had skin grafts and stuff because it was likely going to be melanoma. So she doesn't know genetic, and she's adopted, so she doesn't know her parents. She doesn't know if that's a genetic thing. And at some point, I think it was Connor was literally like, but like, I know you're worried about it, but have you considered genetic testing? And I wanted to be like, motherfucker, get fucked. First of all, I never thought of genetics. Of course she did, you dipshit. Like, she thought of genetics. You can, but also a lot of fucking congenital, like, they might know what it is, but they may have no fucking clue what gene drives that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just how science works. That's like saying, like, what's my cancer risk? And there's like 5 genes that we know of, but there's probably hundreds that somewhat, right? And so, like, that doesn't even genetic testing isn't a guarantee. So it just felt like a weird thing for him to say. Like, it's unscientific.
I think he was just trying to bottom line it. Like, if I'm going to choose you, I need to know this is a possibility. He could get that from her. So I think he ultimately went with Bree, who I believe does want kids and was more okay with that.
Oh, of course, yeah, I think she definitely wants them. Yeah, and that's fair. I mean, I don't know if we won't get it. Let's wait for the honeymoon for a little bit, because we still got like Connor was Emma's number one, and she was his number one occasionally, but the kids thing hurt. So that was,
I think the kids thing really probably sealed that. Because he did make comments about Bree that she talks a lot and that she annoys him. He didn't say any of that stuff about Emma. So hopefully it's not to the point where it really annoys. I don't know why you'd pick someone that annoys you, because you have to live with that the rest of your life. So
because she definitely wants to have kids, and that's enough for him.
Well, hopefully it's not like annoying that you can't put up with it, because they're only 10 days in at this point, if that.
Dude, he said at his honeymoon.
Before the honeymoon, before the reveal, he said she annoys me. So he knew that before he even saw her. Before getting
but also, that's true. But at the time, he also, again, I said we were going to talk about it, but like, he also said, his exact quote was, "She fucking talks constantly."
Yeah, that's not going away. If you can't put up with that, that's not going anywhere.
Don't ask a woman to marry you if you're actually. First of all, it was, what are her negatives, and it was, she never stops fucking talking. And maybe it was, she never stops fucking talking. It's like, fuck was in it. Then the reason he likes her, she lets me be me. And I'm like, that's not even about her. That's about you.
So she can't be herself and talk a lot, but he got it. Yeah, Connor, great work. Yeah. Also, I mean, I'm not with Bree, obviously, but I didn't get the impression she talked that much. But also, I guess I haven't seen enough screen time of her. But
I got the sense, this is just me, that Amber probably talks a little more. Amber seems real chatty.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not a bad way. She's cute. I think she's great.
Yeah.
I thought she was a little much to start. I honestly was really not pro team Amber to start, but she's very sweet, I think. And but there's a lot of stuff there. We can get into that, but we'll go with that one. But oh god, Jordan. Oh, I have so much to say about Jordan, but like, so that and then this whole season is just like, it's all about like who's having children and children. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, like, it's fucking propaganda about fucking birth rate bullshit. Get out of here. Guess what? Humanity's fine. We've got enough of us. We're good. Nobody.
I think they're just all at that age. Like, when we had the younger, like the 23-year-olds, they weren't necessarily on the kid track. I mean, that was more like a future talk. If we ever get like a season of like middle-aged people, that probably won't be a huge conversation. I think because we're in that 28 to 38 age range, that's a big topic of conversation for everybody, as it should be. I mean, that is an important part of a relationship. And I'm glad they're having.
I think you should be on the same page for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, don't like. I will say it is a huge issue, and you should all talk about it. But I'm going to say a lot of people talked about it. They didn't show it in previous seasons. But this season, I'm going to make a note of this. I got to make.
They leaned heavily into that storyline for a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a propaganda machine, and they are honestly always behind the zeitgeist. Tune in to Neil Spew's conspiracy theories about Netflix's messaging and branding for Love is Blind as a psyop. That'll be
Oh
on my
my.
channel later. You can go with the After Dark. In the meantime, so like, I don't know. I get that. Also, like, Emma's adopted. I get okay. Let's go into how do we want to tackle this. I don't know how to tackle this because there's just so many fucking connections. But
Connections.
so yeah, Connor definitely the kid thing hung. I felt like he definitely had more of a connection with Emma, and then the
I
kids
agree.
thing hurt. I think
Yeah.
Bree, number one, never trust someone who tells you their nickname. No, never let someone
Tells you
claim
their
their
what?
nickname. Don't let someone tell you what their nickname is, because that means they're claiming that nick. No one calls her Breezy. You know how I know that? Motherfucker's the least breezy motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. She is not breezy. She is constantly uptight about everything, and nothing is satisfactory. So I'm like, she ain't breezy. Yeah, she's not
She
breezy.
was very into
It's
talking to
very
Chris.
high standards.
Like,
And
yeah,
oh yeah,
her,
yeah.
yeah, who I guess was her number two. And I kind of get that. I'm skipping way ahead. I kind of get that because I feel like she felt like she had this connection. She wanted, like, I felt like she just wanted Chris to acknowledge, like, hey, yes, we did have a connection. Hey, it's nice to meet you. And maybe have a little bit more
True.
of that. But the way she kept going on and on about it in front of Connor, and you can just see his eyes rolling in the back of his head.
She kept being
Yeah.
like, we had all these experiences, and people don't want to connect about it. And I was like,
Yeah.
leave it alone.
Yeah. He is an ex.
Settle
Like,
down.
you
And
dated him. This isn't like a best friend that you may. I mean, it feels like that maybe.
Isn't that
But
weird, right? Yeah, right. Isn't it weird to be like, we all went through this like 5 days ago, like 2 days ago.
it's
So I
true.
guess
And
we
she
should
just
all
met Connor. Like, they just met really, and they've had for 3 days ago, whatever it is. I don't know. But like,
whatever.
yeah,
10 days, whatever.
whatever.
I
Well,
do
no, like
think they make
met in
things.
person. Yeah. I don't know what the time
Oh,
was when.
yeah. Whatever it is. Yeah. It's not
So
many
like,
days.
no. So it's not like she knows Connor that much better. Like, she's got a physical sense of him, and they've hooked up, I think. I'm not sure. It sounds like everyone hooked up.
Except for one.
Except for one.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Nobody does.
Shelly, I can't tell you why either. Oh, actually, I kind of can tell you. I have a very horrible hypothesis for why, and we can't get to that until next episode because that's next episode's dish. So we'll get to that. But it's very much love is very much not blind. Next episode. Hint. Next episode, we prove love isn't blind with Pods Part 2. It's not good.
It's not blind.
It's not blind. It's not even close. So, I think I don't. So I think Emma has a lot going on. Like, she has a lot of physical trauma and like emotional trauma around being made fun of, and like she's very self-conscious.
But
That worries me. She seems like she's dated really bad guys.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, are you gonna choose a good? And I don't know what to think about like her being like devastated by Connor not choosing her, and then being like specifically saying like, I don't want to close off my opportunities to my second choice, and basically though being like, but he's definitely number 2. This guy's number 2. This guy's a number 2 total turd. But he's not that much of a turd. He's okay, but again, here's the thing. Can I name one fact about Mike?
He wants
other
kids.
than he
really wants kids.
Yeah. Oh, Mike also made her say like,
Mike really wants kids, and he's going into this with the impression that she may one day hopefully change her mind.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a train wreck
Yeah.
waiting to happen.
Oh, for sure.
Don't do that. Never want someone to change like a completely just basic functionality of
Yeah.
like that's too much. Don't do
I mean,
it.
that's a really big deal. And like she
It
still
is.
isn't like she's not even really a maybe, I would say. So like that's a lot for
That's
him
my
to,
thing, right? She
yeah.
kind of play, and I don't think you should. Here's my thing: is like all these people seem to be judgy mixed judgesters to her about it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's so scary to think about passing on something to
Yeah.
somebody. So like that is disturbing to think about. And so I get it. And saying like, let's look at genetic tests. I was like, well, why
Yeah.
wouldn't she get tested like they didn't do any genetic testing of what that tumor, like they've got to know stuff about it. And
Right.
even if she didn't want them, also like why, like she's okay with adopting. I don't know. I know a lot of
Mhm.
people who are adopted who are like, no, I think it's fine just to adopt someone. Like,
Right.
I don't need to
Yeah.
have my own kid. There's plenty of kids out there that
Yeah.
need homes. Why don't I just adopt one of them? And so they don't. It's not a big deal to them. And
Yeah.
so yeah, Mike. Oh God, it's so bad. But then here's the thing. I guess we can cut to the honeymoon because these two couples. So Connor and Bree end up together. Emma and Mike end up together, her second choice after Connor. And like Bree very much, maybe I guess it is more about Chris because Bree wants to talk to Chris. But
Yes.
like I feel like Connor is kind of like, she fucking talks constantly. And then like Bree seems to kind of like Mike more than Connor a little bit, but she was basically like saying like, if I squint my eyes, you're all the same.
She's not wrong.
And she's not wrong because this season, yeah, it's fucking milk toast all day long. It's a bunch of Midwest white guys with beards and short hair. That's it. That's the like I don't know any, I can't tell most of them apart.
Yeah.
Also, we have an entire couple who until the honeymoon, I basically well no, there's two couples at least that I'm just like I have nothing to say there's just nothing to say anything about. They were just completely non-existent in the pods. Who cares about them? They shoot them for 30 seconds and they get engaged. So we have those folks. But like these couples now, I'm like, are you now? I feel like they're all thinking, should we just switch? Can we just switch? Let's just switch.
Maybe that should be the show. It's like they date, they don't get engaged, they reveal themselves, and then they decide who they want to date after physically stepping
Ooh, there you
together.
go. That's a better twist. That's I love that because then for some people love isn't blind. And for
Right.
some people it is. But then
Yeah.
you say, well, let's add the site back. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Let's see where people actually end up.
That's our new show. Love is blind, or is it? And then that's it.
We'll rebrand the whole thing. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Emma is in a love triangle. We'll go back to her with Mike, Connor, and Steven.
Steven.
Yeah. Stevens are bad news. I just have to say, no offense to any Steven listeners, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about other Steven.
other Steven. There's a toxic show I'm watching
Sleep
called Tell Me
Study.
Lies. Most
Oh,
toxic
really?
boyfriend ever is named Steven. Oh,
Name is Steven.
oh God, yeah. Toxic as hell.
It doesn't. Yeah, I haven't heard great things. I'm sorry, Stevens, but
Sorry,
no,
Steven.
this
There's a
guy,
couple good ones out there.
this
but
guy, I fucking clocked so hard, and then Shelly tells me pre-show a bombshell reveal in which I'm so just, and I thought it's going to take me so long to prove that I'm right about this guy, and it turns out he doesn't get chosen, and he's a fucking creep. Let's get him in. Get him. Thick
So that was according to a Reddit post that I saw that he has apparently sexually assaulted some women. Yeah. So I don't know how they're not. I don't know how these background checks are being run or not being run.
Yeah. So here's my exact first note, and this is because I knew this guy was a trouble, and it was almost. I thought they might pull a Sparkle Megan on him, where he seems like a creepazoid, and then he turns out to be cool for a little bit, but then he turns out to be a creepazoid because she also was like, I'm a big boss bitch. And then she's like, also, I love your kid, kinda. No, never mind. This kid thing is disgusting. I met a rich bald man. I'm having his kid now. So I thought they might try to redeem him.
Yeah.
Turns out. So I wrote, Steven is shitty. He's straight up immediately manipulating. Mark my words. This guy's a fucking piece of shit. Get him out of here, Steven. I called your bluff. Get the fuck out of here. I can see you a mile away. Ladies or gentlemen, anyone who needs a character read, we're going to start doing that. I'm going to start. You send me a video of someone, I'll tell you if they're real. Let's get this going. We're going to Patreon it. Let's do it.
That'll be our bonus.
I called his shit, though. He was awful. And I was like, this guy's gross.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
I mean, his idea of going deep, because Emma's like, I need more, depth from you. I need to see, just more to you. And his idea is, what's your first kiss? What's your first sexual experience? Here's mine. It's like The Notebook, which is, I don't know, just a little too detailed, I'd say, for someone you've never really done.
I mean, also, like, who's talking to any partner and is like, oh my God, it was exactly like The Notebook. You haven't seen The Notebook? What's wrong with you?
You have to go watch it so you can understand what my first time was like. So you understand what I went through or what I got to experience.
Yeah, right? Nobody wants that, you creep. Get out of here, you weirdo.
For something you're dating. That's, or thinking about dating or getting married to, whatever.
Yeah, nobody wants to flip on TBS on a Saturday afternoon and think about you fucking someone else. How about that? How you like them apples? Clip that.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting into it. We're going to get these clips making. We're going to get clips made. That's going to be a tiny bite, but we're going to get so many views from it. Guaranteed. I'm going to actually do a clip of that. So clip that. I'm going to do so many meta of these. You're going to hate it. I'm specifically not saying the word because I don't want to have to edit a bunch of stuff myself. But trust me, this podcast is going to be really funny with these stupid cues that we can use. So anyway, be prepared. I don't know, man. I don't know if Emma is in a good place to get married. I feel like she's very insecure.
Like, I really adore her.
She's great.
She is young. I adore her. But yeah, 27 little. It feels so young to me now, like being the age that I am, that I'm like, why are you even thinking about marriage? Like, go have fun, go travel, go live your life, go hang out with your friends, go do whatever. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Give yourself a couple more years grace. Like, just go have fun.
Exactly. So like that. Yeah. And so I don't know. I don't think she needs to be doing this, but hopefully I hope
Mike is a good guy for her. Like, I don't feel like I know Mike as well for some reason. Like, so it's hard for me to say, like, and besides him wanting kids, I feel like that's the only fact I know about him.
I think she seems like she has a lot of fire inside. Like she seems like an interesting person.
Yeah.
And Mike seems like a lump of Play-Doh.
He is very supportive of her, though. Like, he has been like caretaking kind of her for a little bit so far. See how long that lasts for, as he should be.
But I'm not sure that's the best. I mean, I guess that's not a great, like, what's called the dynamic to start on. But he is. But again, and he was the second choice. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna It's gonna go poorly for Mike. But I feel like Mike also isn't showing me a lot. Like,
he hasn't. We have never. I feel like Mike just came out of nowhere. Yeah.
I'm like, hey, someone left this mayonnaise sandwich on the counter. Like, that's it. He's just a mayonnaise sandwich. And some people think that's disgusting. Some people think it's delicious.
He's just like I wouldn't say boring, but just like a boring dude.
Yeah. I
Which
think
is fine.
that's
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, yeah, but that's
although wait, which one was he the one that said he just wanted to sit on the couch on Sundays and hold hands and not talk?
yes. Who said
Which
that?
one was that? Who said that?
Oh, I know. I
Someone.
texted you about that, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, wow. Who
maybe it
that?
was Mike." I don't remember who said that. I
I'm
remember texting
actually
you.
kind of worried about it being Mike, actually. So yeah, like that
I
one,
can
and
see it
that's
being Connor, though. Honestly, I don't know.
it could have been Connor.
Yeah,
But but it seems like a lot of these folks are in that genre of just like they aren't talking about like things they are gonna do together. It's like I'm gonna be in the kitchen with the women. Like, was
yeah.
it Brie? One of them definitely said like, I want to be the cookout fan. Oh, it was about having kids. Was it?
Oh, it was somebody who was like, "I want all the kids to come to my house."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
maybe that
I
was
don't.
Brie.
It was either Brie and Con. I think it was Brie and Con. And so they were
Okay.
very like, we want everyone to come over, and we're going to be like the barbecue house or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're like very, you know.
I think it's also so hard to know what conversations you need to have, especially if these people are still
Well, yeah.
maybe a couple of relationships with an adult, who knows? But like, I think it's also really hard to know what conversations you need to have in 10 days to get engaged, to know you want to spend your life with somebody. Like,
Well, the answer, Shelly, is there are no number of conversations you can have in 10 days to know if you
no,
should get married. It's you
no,
shouldn't do it. This show is a terrible concept for your life.
yes.
You should
Agreed.
not do what happens on this show. You should take months or years to decide this.
Yeah.
But if you must go on this show and do it, I will comment about it.
I do think too, like the couples that make it, like spend the time after they get married or whatever they decide to stay together. That and like understanding, like we went into this, we rushed it, and now we're gonna get it's an adjustment period still. Like we're still getting to know each other for X amount of time. Like we're not there yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's fair. And
yeah,
I think some of them do okay. It's
yeah,
just
for
some
sure.
of them
Liz and Zach, by the way, are having their second child, or she's pregnant with their second child. Yeah.
Which was really funny because he definitely didn't choose her, right? That was the way he didn't choose her, right? And then they got together, which was again, sometimes people make mistakes. They choose the wrong one. So you never know. So, but I don't know, man. Yeah, they're all very dead set on this, but there's so many conversations to have, and boy, having those in 10 days and then getting engaged is an insane idea. Either way you split,
I do have to say, I really do like Chris and Jess as a couple. Like, I feel like they
really,
as of right now, they seem very into each other. Like, she's very much into him. She's very enamored by him. It feels like.
I'm a little worried now, but that's from the last episode 6, the honeymoon episode. Where
what worried you about that?
He's going to try to change her, and in a way that I'm worried that she is not comfortable, like does not want pressure. She says, I love that you wake up at 6 a.m. and a 10-mile run is energizing to you, but I'm not that kind of person. And his response, first of all, is, again, read the nonverbal cues. He's real uptight about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything. And then his next phrase is next sentence is, well, I don't know, if you try. So he's already trying to change her. He's already saying, I want a partner who gets up at 6 a.m. and runs 10 kilometers with me and is excited and drives me to do it. She's not ever going to want to do that, sir.
No.
You know why? I'll never wanted it.
No, but she is supportive of him.
She is. I think he's going to break her heart. He's also 32 and she's 38, and I don't want to say that that's the problem, but he's already brought up that like she's older, and like
I think she keeps bringing up that she's older. I think he's brought it up, but like I think it's more of a sticking point.
I mean,
for
she's
her.
worried about it,
but I really like her. I feel like she's awesome, and I I hope that's like one little thing. He's like, okay, you know, like I want a partner that runs. It's okay if you don't. I can work around it. Hopefully that was just like a little blip and not like
he did not seem very, unless he's a good actor. Maybe if they told him again, that didn't to me though. That didn't look like engineered drama. That looked like him being like, I want you to exercise a bunch, and she's like, I don't want to do that.
Fair.
And he's like, which I don't either. Honestly, I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. End of sentence. I don't care what the rest of the sentence is. You could say literally get up at 6 a.m. and win the lottery, and I'm still annoyed about waking up at 6 a.m. I don't like it. It sucks.
Yeah.
So get out of town, Chris. Get your fucking morning person Labrador bullshit out of my face and let me get ready for the day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm worried. I think he has expectations, and I think he's just not. He seems less mature than her. I think
for
she's
sure. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on whether they make it or not. I feel like I need to see him a little bit more. It's not looking great, but like I'm gonna
say 30-70. I think they don't right now.
Yeah. Connor and Bree, I don't think they're gonna make it.
Connor and Bree, I think they're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Emma and Mike might make it. I think they seem.
They might. I think they have a shot. Yeah.
Is there anyone else we need to talk about? How many we've gone through? Is there more about any of these, or are we moving on? We're getting real close. This is pretty efficient so far.
I guess the only thing was that Bree and Chris conversation. So they had their conversation by the pool. It seemed to satisfy her enough, I think. I think she just wanted some kind of like closure to the relationship. Connor looks pissed as hell. So I don't think he was happy about that. He seemed to have no desire to connect with Emma on any level. He was like, whatever. Yeah. Connor to me just seems a little checked out. Like
Connor, doesn't seem to have feelings. He kind of just is like, I exist. He's like putty. He's okay. So here's the new thing. Jess, she's now Jessica Day. Chris, I don't have a good thing for Chris. I got to come up with a good nickname. He's got to look like an actor or something. But Connor is just putty from Seinfeld. He's just like, feels like an Arby's night. That's it. He just is. He has nothing. He's like, I'm just a rock. Give me food. I go work. I'm a caveman. I go work. I come home. I eat food. We have television. We have sex. Next day. I feel like that's Connor.
Yeah. He's like, don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't bring anything up. Ever.
Yeah. And Bree's like, I want to talk about things. He's like, shut it.
I said silence.
Not as much as Devontae. Now, here's the thing. At least Connor's like, this lady won't shut the fuck up, but he still stays around. So I'll give him that. Devontae, cut to next episode. That motherfucker just ghosts his own fiance. On the honeymoon, doesn't give a shit.
He's like, I'm doing me.
This guy is like, self-care. He doesn't give a shit.
He's like, I don't want to wake up beside you. You're still sleeping. I got to go sit outside and read my book and then fall asleep again.
I don't know, man. Anyway. We'll get into them. They are a fucking train wreck. So
they are definitely not going to make it.
Love is not blind, and
it is not.
Shows they are one very good. And it's really sad because
I think
honestly, I don't think there's a reason they shouldn't have worked out personality wise. It's just. They were like, you don't look who I thought.
Yeah. I don't know what Devontae was expecting because I think Brittany's so pretty. So I don't know what his type is. Don't get it, but.
Anyway. I mean, I guess we can jump in. Why not? Let's just jump into them. We have some minutes left on this episode. I feel like he basically was like, I only date white girls. And I was like, are you white? Can he say that? I don't know. But I thought he didn't look particularly like incredibly white. But then he also was like, I only used to dating white people. And I was like, wait, are you now? Are you white? I didn't know if you were.
Yeah.
So I don't know what his ethnicity is, but he seems darker complected. So I assume he was not Caucasian per
Yeah.
se, but he seems very upset that she is also not Caucasian.
Yes.
And so I was kind of like,
I think that's the thing. So if you've always dated a certain type, that's valid, fine, whatever. I think the whole point of the show is to expand and come on here and probably date someone that's not your type. Like that's, which I don't think people understand the point of the show, but that's the point of the show.
You should probably try that. You know?
Yeah, you should probably try that at least once in your life. And you're not attracted to somebody, you're not attracted to somebody. Totally, that shit happens.
Yeah, I get it, but
I feel like a lot of these people, and I get it too, like they're forcing themselves to be with this person to see if the attraction grow, which also makes sense, but it's just painful to watch.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to ever work. Like I don't think we've seen a couple where like one side is trying and the attraction they do get to that level. I feel like they try, they are able to be intimate with each other, they're able to fall to some degree maybe in love with the person, but it ultimately doesn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, I think a reminder, like, yeah, you want what you want. Like,
I think some people, well, that also, I mean, we're getting pretty close. We might actually do two. We could do two pretty close episodes if we want to cut this, but I want to jump into just for a second also on who was talking to Brittany. Was it Alex was hitting on Brittany at the
Yes. Yeah.
He's like, I don't date light-skinned ladies. I date darker ladies. And he's dating Ashley, who's super Caucasian. And so he's kind of like, I like a little more like dark complected. Like I'm like a different features. And then she's kind of like, me too. I like white guys.
I think physically,
and then Devontae's kind of like, I like white ladies. I was like, you guys could just switch it up again. You guys switch. You're fine.
I don't see Ashley or Devontae. I don't know if that would work out for either of them.
No, it's not going to work. No, they will hate each other, but the other two might be fine. Also, I don't know. I mean, whatever. Alex is a dirtbag, so he's not going to turn out well. There's no way that goes well.
Yeah.
He's gross. He's terrible.
But yeah, back to, I don't even know who we're going back to at this point. But.
I don't know, man. We are all over the place. I apologize. We have just gone off the rails. That's what happens when we don't do any structure.
The rest of our episodes will be more structured.
Yes. Well, the rest of them because this is an insane format. It's fucking stupid. 6 episodes with like an episode and a half of honeymoon. And the rest pods. And half those pods are just people you don't give a shit about. But we got to call out Steven, so congratulations. That feels great. Fuck you, Steven. Clip that. That's going to be a clip, baby.
He's listening.
That's right. Steven and I are going to get an award. Online Flame War. No, I worry. I don't know. I don't know, man. Connor and Bree don't seem great.
No.
Emma and Mike maybe could be okay.
I think maybe.
Devontae and Brittany, not good at all.
Nope.
Chris and Jess, I'm skeptical.
I'm hopeful. We'll see. TBD. I mean, yeah, TBD.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
All right. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I
mean,
think that's fair. That's a Tim Robbins.
He doesn't have as many red flags as the other ones. I will say that.
True. That is true. That's fair. That's fair. That's true.
And I do think like when you meet, like that's the other problem. There's so many problems with the show. Like when you're meeting somebody and you're like, you're supposed to get married to them. Like I'm sure he didn't have those conversations or maybe he did. Like I get up at 6 a.m. I like to work out. Like those are things like he's going to have to adjust to. And that's going to be true of anybody you end up with. So it could just be like, okay, I just need to get used to this idea that like my partner does not like working out, and that is totally fine. That is their decision, and it's fine.
I think you just gotta be okay with that.
Which maybe hopefully we'll get there. Like, and it's just like an adjustment period of like, okay, all right, I'm hoping for this, but I'm not going to get it. But everything else is great, and I can choose. I don't know.
I mean, I think I don't know. We'll see. Not an auspicious start for a lot of these folks. I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't gotten to like We're missing a few couple. Yeah, the episode, the next episode.
We're missing, yes. Next episode might be a shorter one. I don't know because we don't have too many couples left. But I don't know if Devontae and Brittany. Otherwise, I feel like I have very little information on. They're just kind of like they kind of just rushed through, and then this latest thing was during the honeymoon.
Yeah, I feel like they just came. I don't know, maybe in episode 3 of the pod. Like all of a sudden they're there.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was like,
and then Adams, and then they get engaged, and then that's it. And then they show up at the honeymoon. And that's what they do.
It would be nice, and I don't think they'll ever do this, but it would be nice if they're going to do it this way. Like focus a whole episode or part of an episode on just one couple instead of flipping back and forth.
Yeah,
it is hard.
Yeah.
And I get there's so many triangles and quadrangles and God knows what other shapes are going on, but like, it's probably impossible to do that. But it is like, because I was like, Devontae and Brittany, where did these two come from all of a sudden?
I know, right? Yeah, just like they just show up, and you're like, oh, okay. And that's just like but like Vic and Christina were in the first episode for like 30 seconds, and then they're like, we're engaged, we love each other, and I'm like, who the fuck were these people? You didn't show us anything, and then they keep showing obviously all the triangles and quadrangles. Yeah. So like, I get what they're doing, but
I think it's probably really hard show to like because we're having trouble with our format. It's probably hard for them to figure out what format. I know, right? Take, so.
God bless this editor. They've already done a couple things. I don't remember what they did already, but they did something that I was like, that editor left that in there as a real zinger to somebody. And I'm trying to remember who it was. It was really funny. I was like, oh, they're getting them. They get them so good. I usually make a note of it, but I did not write that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. Did we cover all these? If we covered them all, I think we can wrap this one and go into a episode.
I think we've covered most of them. I think we probably bring Devontae and Brittany back a little bit just because
we can do that. Yeah, we can bring them back.
I think our next episode will focus a little more on the couples that were more looks focused, I would say. But yeah.
Actually, I don't think Amber and Jordan
really
into looks, but
I think they do.
Wait. Do they care about each other? I thought they were doing good. No?
Oh, they are. But I just think when Amber first saw Jordan, like that was like, I don't think that's what she was like. To me, I read it as like she wasn't that into him, but she's like, okay, he's a good guy. He's great on paper. That'll be next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next episode, but I got to see if I took that note. But yeah, okay.
That's just how I read it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know these people, obviously, but
yeah.
I read it as like she's trying to be in this very much.
I wrote something about kids being a deal breaker for Jordan, but
I think it's a deal breaker. I think it was the fact that she already has a kid and he's never he says he's never really been around a kid. And he did say it was a deal breaker initially, but then he fell for her.
We should we'll cut to the next episode. I'll cut to my I'll lead with my notes of the meeting when they met because I actually did take some nice notes of that. So that'll be a fun cliffhanger. Yeah, I did not refresh my memory of all of our podcast links, but we are going to be more Instagram judicious and let people know that we're going to be doing this. Hopefully we're going to be doing this every Sunday. From somewhere between 8:30 to 11ish, and do a couple episodes live, and then cut these into individual episodes here and there, and I'll make shorts and stuff. So you should see more from us on Instagram, TikTok, maybe. We'll see if I can do all of these things and clips that are postable easily. I believe it's mostly Is Love Blind. Or Is Love Blind podcast. Mostly there is Love Blind pod, I think actually is most of our usernames, at least for Instagram. So you can go there, share us on YouTube, like us, subscribe, tell a friend. Is there anything I missed?
I don't think so. I think we're ready to move on to the rest of the couples. 12 of them at this point.
There's so many. Get out of here. We don't. I don't need all this. It's just going to spiral too because I feel like other people will come back anyway. We're going to come back live in like a few minutes, and then we'll be back with part 2 of the Pods and Honeymoon from Love Is Blind season 10, Netflix's hit show all about baby crazy this season.
Vanessa's gonna be so happy.
Vanessa's gonna be all over this. Vanessa's ovaries are churning.
Whatever
She just
that means.
needs more babies, Nick. Get that lady a baby, Nick. Clip that. I'm only gonna put that as a short. Just the baby. Give that lady a baby. That's all I'm gonna put. Anyway, come back next time, and we'll talk about the other couples that. Good Lord, I don't know. Some of them might be okay. Boy. Oh, I even forgot we have Kevin still. We got to talk about Kevin.
We got Kevin, yes.
That's a very fucked up ref. Kevin.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to talk about that guy.
Bye.
Rest in peace, Kevin. He's not dead. Anyway, we'll talk to you next time.